Mindless Evaporation here, and today we're playing No, I'm Not a Human. So let's begin. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Okay. Interesting. Obviously, I should answer the door. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Yeah, same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope none of it's true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode, or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure that you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? And don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great! Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Interesting. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Imagine just a bunch of drunk dudes living by your house. Crazy. I can't use that yet, probably because the game doesn't want me to. Better not go in there right now. Okay, alright, we'll go to bed. Rumoralia. Interesting. Kombucha. Oh, that's a save. Got it. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Going to bed. I think I should have clicked the TV, but oh well. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Crazy. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Interesting. 2 energies. Okay, he says that more. Okay, so press Q is what I need to do. Get that, get those orbs. Alright, so I'm not gonna drink kombucha. Interesting. Dodo. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Now, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Alright, we'll get out of there. What about right here? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. That's not great. That's not great. Poor guy. Beer Day 1. Interesting. Oh boy. Damn, so it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you'd prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks you if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know. It won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, it might even bring something useful. Or share someone... Excuse me? Or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own 2 eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow, right? Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right. I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 767474. I feel like I should actually write that down. So give me a second. Thankfully, I have my handy dandy notepad right here. Very accidentally, to be honest. 767474, because there ain't no way. What's this dude's name? He looks like an Andre. That's the name I'm gonna put into him until otherwise proven wrong. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Not going back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. But I don't wanna. What if I just wanna? Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only put out the fancy set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it? Okay. Alright, bud. Beer, pickles. Mysterious red liquid. I mean, it's probably like beets. I don't know what they are. They might be eggs. They kind of look like eggs. That. Ew. That is some sort of thermos, and that's a roach, and he ain't gonna do anything about. He ain't even gonna do anything about it. And that's meat. Okay, well, fine. I'll drink the Bobber Cerny. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Reduce energy to 0. That beer sure made me sleepy. Okay, time to go to bed, I guess. Okay. All right. Okay. Can I look outside? Probably not. Loneliness and isolation. Let me in. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leap. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Fair enough, man. Alright, it's night. He's still not gonna look that way. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's get out of here. Like, let's get out of here, Scoob. That was a terrible. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Someone's knocking. Who's knocking? Someone coming? I don't... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Teenagers and drunks. Must be a safe space. There's a deathly silence outside. But that's not true, because I hear someone knocking and there's teenagers talking. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Interesting. Alright, well, let's see who's at my door. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark. Maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up just for me. You have to roll dice. What a crazy idea, rolling dice. And then you move stuff around the arm. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Right, a game. Not just blockade the door so weirdos don't break in. Crazy. Bye. I'm all alone. Oh, never mind. Okay. All right. Who are you? Oh boy. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I mean, I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? What do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyways. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. Yeah, his face scares me a little bit. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Well then, I could very well die. Because his face looked very weird. Interesting. There they are. Alright, well, I think that's it. Probably, right? Because there's no more knocking. Oh my god. Okay. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I live out near the city. The asphalt over there's heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually work the register at the local store. At one point, I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Come in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Interesting. Is that it? Oh, wow. Okay. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello? Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. I don't necessarily trust you, but I will let you in, if only for the weird child. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Ugh. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay. Well, hopefully they're all alive. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studios just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. Okay, I don't need to repeat. Oh boy. All right, there. Oh, look at them legs, man. Yeah? Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. Fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove head first into the bottle. But me? Well, it was a rage that drove me mad. I snapped, I climbed onto the bar, and I screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Here's in the beer. Foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Interesting. Okay, well, tragic. Can I? No. Okay, I am gonna let you be for now. Alright, so this room next. Okay. Look at that kid. That kid is... Woof. Okay, alright. It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired. Like me. He's shy around new people, too. So he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it's written on their face. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging all of them into this. But it's too late to change any of that now. Tragic. Alright, that room is a no. I'm pretty sure the other dude is in here. Interesting. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Interesting. I hope that all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. I got there, saw a bunch of boots. I thought, maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. And as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed, when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come, have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ugh. Okay. Well, I need to test you. What do you want to check? Show me them teeth, boy. Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever really even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Those are some perfect white teeth. So, do I fit the description? Oh, her, excuse me. My bad. Well... Oh, well. Tragic. I'm going to leave her alone for now. And then I'm going to interview you. I need to test you. Fine, go ahead. Test me. I have nothing to hide. Teeth. Please. Oh my. Those are perfect white teeth. Crazy. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time. But now I regret that. Were they not perfect? Well, whatever. I'm gonna leave her be. I don't think that's enough information, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, I'm tired. Time to go to bed. Hang on. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with 4Rest, you can get everything you need by just picking up the phone. Just call. Ooh, another phone number. Hang on. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Or... You know what's tragic? Hang on, I need to actually use the phone. 4Rest 030525. And your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. Okay. 4Rest. Delicious relaxation. Right at home. Got it. I'm going to the phone real quick because I wanna. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, I don't even have to write the numbers down. Crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna do 7, 6, 7, 4, 7, 4. Calling. Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So, you've let a couple people in yet? If not, you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? Interesting. How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. It's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it, though. What can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option. So we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know. But what else can I do? Got any questions? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you really want something special, there's that food delivery service, 4S. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? Bye. Take care. All right. 03055. Oh. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Ooh, I can get a can of coffee. I can get 2 cans. Oh no. I can get 2 cans of Energeca. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've changed my mind. I won't be ordering. Goodbye. Hang up. All right, now that I know. Interesting. Well, I guess we were going to bed for real now. Honk shoe, honk shoe. All right, you. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Sad. Whoa, hello? Oh, that was just that. I can't enter, right? Exclusively through the day. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Okay. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Spooky. I don't like that, man. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is happening within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I don't need anything from you. I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I can just help you understand the cause and effect relationship behind the suffering in these walls. A karmic 69, like 2 circling schools of fish. Scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours, understand? Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you, since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. I'm gonna die just because I can't say no to people. Tragic. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell is going on, man? Be real for me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Whoa, I knew it, dude. Bro, you can, totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in, dude. Are we dealing with the classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus blah blah blah? Or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that is totally gonna change the game plan. Also, you got like a shotgun or grenades? We're gonna need like hella firepower to make it through this one. I lost the narrative on the voice, but that's okay. And food, man. Like loads of food. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. I mean, man. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be like the raddest thing that's ever happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Okay. I'm really just gonna let everyone in, aren't I? Uh-oh. Okay. Hello? Is anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings, didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kill over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off that job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore. Anyway, folks stop caring about proper send-offs, I tell you. Son'll cremate the corpses anyway. These nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. I mean, come in. To be fair, this guy's like one of the more normal people. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Alright. No one else is coming tonight. I've got a bad feeling. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Smells like someone died tonight. Ah, great. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days before their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pedal maniac. But first, some ads. Ooh. All right, well, someone's dead. Who's dead? Oh, damn. I liked him. Okay. Hmm. Tragic. I feel like someone's missing. Hang on. And besides him, tragic. No, wait. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around, probably just wandering off somewhere. Need to know where my other kids went. You have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Wish some visitors would go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, it's my job. Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kinda like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave. Who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough. Then bam! Empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache. Poof. Gone like dew in the morning. A dead man disappears. Is that like dying all over again? Interesting. I don't like that you don't have your kid, but I want to talk to everyone real quick. So, tragically... No, that room's fine. No, this room... Okay. But tragically, he's dead. He's gone. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? Ha! What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction. In the 6th house, it's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say? Jupiter is in the 8th house. It's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I need to test this person. What happened next back at your house? Ugh. After the man sat me at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there. And then they started to touch me. First my arms and then my shoulders. And in the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and I never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life. My childhood. My mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. Ugh. Interesting. I want to talk to everyone first. Sup, dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Oh, bro. I was just chilling, you know? Watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more But now, no more movies. No more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up no more. Heard some big shots saying, now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends. In Funtown, booyah. Huh. Huh. Okay. So, I think to make things easy, even though no one died the first night, I need to test you. Hands. Here, take a look. They're shovels, not palms. All for the kids. I couldn't really tell. I feel like I'm gonna lose. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Hands. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. Ooh, those don't look good. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? Couldn't have been walking around filthy this long, could I? How odd. Tragic. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Okay, well. Them's the breaks, I guess. Turmoil, terror, and suffering. And all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as the cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. And to do so, use the FEMA To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder about whether you might be a guest, call our hotline. I guess I don't need to write that down because it's going to be a note on the wall. So there we go. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. I think I can play this without using some kombucha. Maybe. Okay. So I felt pretty... Hello? Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Creepy. Would it be now? Hey kid, how things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot for too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just need a place to I just needed a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since this damned business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their hole more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something, and they need to be put down. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? You ain't just a fool, kid. But hell if I'm just gonna shoo 'em away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Yeah, come in. Looks like you already got that tarot lady here, kid. Can smell blood on their hand. Don't know why you let 'em in. You like living on the edge? I'll kick 'em out, come in. Good call, kid. I know what I'm doing. I can help you if that thing shows up. I mean, okay, alright, hang on. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and I and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I think you need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Interesting. Is that it? Nope. Yep, we're good. Alright. Okay. Well, hopefully no one else dies. I should have looked outside. Oh no, smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to the reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Oh. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Okay. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Boba Brewery together. Since then, Boba Sherney has become one of the best shit selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bob Sherney Beer, drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available for rest food delivery. Call now on 030525. Okay. Who died? Who's dead now? There's nobody. There's nobody in there now. Okay. She died. I admit, I didn't see that coming. And now I definitely don't know who the suspect is. Okay. Wish some visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down, right on the edge, looked up, and nothing. Then I looked up, and far off, I see someone standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. Damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. I mean, that's a guy, undeniably, but like... Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Live way out in the wild. No TV, just radio. That's how I found what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Why are you here then? Hell, if I'm letting that son of a gun get his hands on me, he's the reason I gone and left my cabin. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? You saw the tall, pale visitor too? Oh, I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If you only knew what I done been through, kid. I'll talk about it. Just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow, and you'll hear all about it. Okay. No one's in here anymore. Sup, dude? So, what did you do for work? Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once, The Main Guy. Straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like, I guess was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know. So, you're a slacker then? Hey, yo, chill. If you're jealous, then just say so, my dude. I get it. Not everyone starts life on easy mode. Just the way it is. I don't know. Well, there's only really 3 people in here then, huh? Because he kicked out the... I need to test you. Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Show me your hands. Whoa, whoa. I mean, they look clean. Huh, like, one time I was super baked staring at my fingers. And dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggled and watch them move. Trippy stuff, man. Leave him alone. I think he's fine. That was all I needed. Okay, hang on. I need to test you. Fine, go on, check. I'm wide open, turned out inside out long ago. Okay. Show me your eyes. Nights are my shift. I mean, they look like eyes. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp in my head and the shadows in the grave. Ever since that time, though, I've been jumpy, eyes darting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. I think I'm gonna leave him alone. Oh no. If there's only... Like, I'm not missing anyone, am I? What do you want to check? Show me your eyes. You know, my eyes used to be as sharp as a pin, but after that last run-in, they ain't nothing but red. I was taking down some varmint, and he threw dirt or shit or something in my eye. Hurts all the damn time, too, now. Easy, kid. That smart something fierce. But I'll get 'em, every last one of 'em. Tear 'em apart with my own bare hands, and maybe we can live in peace again. Easy, son. You can go around shooting amputees too when they ain't got no nails to show. Point me to a doc and check my eyes after they done fixing me. Darn right, kid. Ain't right to jump conclusions on a hunt that'll get you ripped to shreds. Someone else is gonna die. Tragic. I'm gonna have to play this again, but like... Ah, boy. Okay. Hey, neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA, they even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. Those bastards so much lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Where'd they take your tenant? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. Not all those soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. No one really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere, acting like they got everything under control. But how do they even know? How do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA? So many questions. Not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, gotta go. Stay strong. Okay. Lovey? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm disheartened. I made mistakes, man. Okay. Well, we'll look out the window. Your neighbor's house, which he had just painted white, has burnt to a crisp and now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more. The pale visitor or his own impending death. Tragic. Hello? The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. That pale, creepy stranger killed them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood and checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it'll put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you wearing protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So, does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. He took the gravekeeper. Okay. Great. Great. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in some shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to the car? Those damn FEMA asshats jacked my ride. I was driving this fair, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white. Way too white, you know? So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA. And they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. First they praised me like, good job, citizen. Help us, help you, yada yada. But then, jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle I had sort of stashed in my coat and legged it. I don't know. But I'm gonna let him in. He kind of scares me though. Dude, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Okay, one more. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. The daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our house is on fire. Come in. Yeah, you'll help me? I'm scared. Tragic. I hope that the fucking visitor that's living in my house doesn't fucking eat you, though. Well, we'll find out. There's no way that there's not one. Oh, wait, really? Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How can I help you? Who are you? I dance ballet, you can tell? You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. What now? You tell me more? Or what? Strange thing to say. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 1 leg, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? Okay, so he said, let the cat in. I don't want to, but I'm going to. I make myself home here. Come, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Okay. Okay, well, someone's dying tonight. Who died? Yep. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. Agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and to comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Okay. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. You can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away. Issue them to a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Interesting. Who's dead? Oh god. Hang on. I need to see. Right, he's gone. They're in there. Interesting. I don't know what this means. Other than there's like a crazy amount of potatoes and pickled foods. Cool. I don't know what that means though. Interesting. Who was in the bathroom? The hippie. Okay, right, I knew he was a human. Tragic. You know what's crazy? I think I truly believe I need to test you. Armpits. More signs, more easier we can find those farmers. Oh. I'm just a normal fella, son. Don't know what you're expecting to see. I'm feeling less confident in him being the choice now. Alright, no one's in there anymore. It's this room. So I know she's terrifying, but don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. I need to check you. Hey, man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen. I'm not saying no, but you'll see for yourself. Teeth are just teeth, you know? Nothing special. Okay. My folks used to tell me that my smile was the first thing people'd see. First impressions and all that. Okay, I hate this. If you really want to, I'm not saying don't. Ain't like nobody ever had my back anyway, you know? Just let the wind take the ashes. Yeah, I don't want no part of me lying around. Okay. So I believe I was right. And I think... So I actually believe he killed the hippie. That doesn't explain... Kitty is here. What more than you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself, what for? What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. What matters if you kept your place comfy for Kitty? The rest, who care? Interesting. All right. Fun, fun, fun. Like, was it the grave digger the whole time? You know, it would really make sense, honestly. I think it's time to go to bed. Okay. You? Right. I mean, we'll find out if anyone dies, I guess. Look at the ugly little thing. Good evening. I'm with Fina, and we're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine if there's no other way. Don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. Damn, they're taking her? You are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone. Issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh, you're still holed up in there, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. I don't know how to feel about him. I feel it all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fit it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now. Only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. We're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Spooky. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? Powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear though, something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. You can do that. My guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. What? Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? Were you watching the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a house to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunkard shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside of my specialism. And now, the hospitals are gone. So I just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Yeah, come in. Thank you. I hope someone can help here. I hope I can help someone here. That's it, right? No. More. There. Much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a place to weather the storm. Do you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place to you? Honestly, your place looks a lot safer than any other we've seen. Right, honey? I really don't know how to explain it. Big house, a little out of the way. No noisy neighbors. Less chance of some cuckoo going up, right? Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, well, you could say something. She's just really tired. Sorry. Maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Fine. Come in. Oh, thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a little shy. That's all. Right, sweetie? We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Okay. Alright. Who's gonna die? Someone will. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black. It looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat. Probably left behind by that creepy pal visitor. Crazy. I also need to check. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the Pels visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's just a few more body bags. Tragic. Okay. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming, as if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Hello? Interesting. Well, I guess we're going to bed. I guess. No one died this time. Crazy. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on the captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Interesting. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. 1 + 1 = 3. Now, a word from our sponsors. Oh, Energeca. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available from Forest Delivery. Order at 030525. Okay. Only 2 ads a day, and also 2 ads a day, and I've been missing out on one. Tragic. Okay. Well, I refuse to save. I'm going in the... I don't understand, man. Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospital. Everyone was desperate, you know, if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we really didn't need to know how to test for that. But nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving and making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up, and well, they've decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. They just took all of the quarantine zones. They took all of the patients to the quarantine zones and hospitals, and well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work? To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to triage at one of the quarantine zones. So why would you do that? I wanted to keep helping. It's my calling. Couldn't just walk away from that. Maybe. No, forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. Interesting. Stay sharp, any one of us could be a visitor. So how did it end? I'll tell you, but get me a beer first. Sure, give him a beer. Appreciate it, son. So the fella ran off, and I stayed in the camp. But then I ran out of fireworks, and had to go out of grabs. Picked up a bundle, came back, and my rifle was gone. That rattled me, it did. I tore the whole darn place apart, but it weren't nowhere to be found. That same fella from before, he had my rifle, but it changed. Taller, skin sagging, naked as a babe, gave a pair of pants. He took the gun in both hands, snapped it like it weren't nothing more than kindling. But he didn't. He just kept watching, like we were some twisted staring. And then dawn broke, and the varmint just vanished. That's when it hit me. Staying out there alone, without a gun, that's a one-way trip to hell. So I was up and out of there. Took off before the sun was finished rising. That's how I ended up here. I just hope you get the chance to pull the trigger, kid. Who knows? Maybe bullets work. He wiped out an entire squad. The whole squad could have taken. We ain't got a rat's chance. If he wants, he'll tear through this whole darn place like a shot through a dough. You know, I ain't scared of much, but that pale son of a gun, he scares me, son. Come on, baby, don't pout. Why were you guys on the street? Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't gonna make it on our own, and well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks for letting us stay, by the way. I mean, fair enough. Excuse me. I'm gonna edit that out. Kitty is here. What more do you need? Are you even human? You? What is left in you? What does make me more worse? I mean, to be honest, don't get why it's not in the corner. Thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about the rules. You know, just because... Wait, why did I go back in here? Although I am a little interested in the idea of me becoming... Let's see. Photo. No, Cherie, don't like being photographed. Flash reminds me of thunder, sets me on edge. Nope, I ain't doing it. Interesting. Photo. Wait, is this really one of the tests? No photos, not me. I guess that might give you a reason to suspect us. Hold on, let me think. Fine, take the damn picture, but I get to keep it after. Oh. Give it to me. Okay, I feel like if your bits... Huh. Okay, well, I don't understand what was going on with the photo. But, okay. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of cat food, please. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Interesting. Huh? Interesting. Who's knocking? I can't enter that room. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. It seems no one is willing to let them in. Oof. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. Tragic. I don't know. Look at him. Look at him. Hi, Forest Delivery here. Accept the delivery. Received 2 cat food. Have a good day. I mean, night. Still not used to that. No one else is coming tonight. Oh, okay. Well, I feel pretty good. Oh. Never mind. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your home. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. I see, so we probably have them all. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. Who are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they alien? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of the visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes. Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for the real man. Disclaimer, the company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at own risk. Now available to 4S Food Delivery. Call on 030525. Okay, who died? I don't think anyone was in that room anymore. Ooh, was it the old man? It was. It could be either of them. So, how did it end? Oh, conversation is over. How far do you have to go? Honey here isn't all that great with directions. Can't find someone to help us, then it's probably a 2-day trip. After that, we've gotten lost a few times, which... Figuring out which way we're meant to be going. Huh, right, honey? If someone can give us a ride, though, that'd be swell. Then it's a couple hours tops. Why are you so eager to visit her mother now? Hey, who knows what happened to her for the things being the way they are. Her phone's been turned off too. We haven't been able to reach her in days. What if she needs help? We gotta make sure she's okay. Nights are way shorter these days. Pretty darn scary walking around outside. But it's alright. We'll see your mom soon, sweetheart. So I hate to say it, because I wasn't expecting someone else to die yet. Damn it, he was one the whole time. Tragic. Well, you know what? I don't feel good. Hang on. Hang on. How many people do I have in the house? I have 2. I mean, technically 3. Let's see. So I've tested him for photo and he failed that. Tested him for armpits. What about hands? His knuckles are bruised, but that's not. His knuckles are bruised, but that's not. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. Interesting. 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 That's probably not good, huh? I think I was the problem. I think I am a visitor because I allowed so many. Maybe. Interesting. Yo! You've been seeing all fucking crazy shit going on. Fucking crazy. Holding up alright in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I got a dope-ass way for you to take in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Cause everyone else busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants while they should be honing their grind set. Why are you here? Right down to business, I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some shit up. But I say let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. End of the fucking world of Palooza, bro. Amogus. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little sus about this dude. Even though his teeth are not really perfect. You know what, come in. I think this playthrough's already ruined anyways. Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally someone with half a brain. Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm just so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. I'll come in. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. Hey, can't you let me in, pal? Who are you? I'm a fireman. I got caught out in the sun while we were fighting forest fires. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was still horrible. The trees, they like matchsticks. Never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. Why aren't you at a hospital? What are you gonna do? I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of those guys. But they made it pretty clear. I'd done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness. Come in. Thanks, pal. Don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. Won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. There's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here. I don't need it anymore. You can throw it away. Use it for something else. Interesting. Like, everyone's dead because of me, right? That's what's happened here. No one is left. This because of the dream? Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with the endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky substance. Cerumen inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Interesting. Lone shooter, armed group. City's greatest challenge may still lie ahead due to the lockdown measures imposed. Corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay, interesting. That's terrible that there's water in there. He needs to check himself. Okay. Well, eyes look fine. Oh, I ran out. Okay. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive, that's all. That's all I really need. Can I get you some water? I'll just sit here by the faucet. I can drink from it if I need to. I'll leave you be then. Why did you have to go and die? You promised me everything would be fine. You told me this would all get better. And then you died. Now I'm the only one left. Why did you leave me? Tragic. Sup? Sports betting? What, are you a scammer? Oh, come on, don't call me that. I'm a fucking analyst, man. If you knew how much cash crossed these palms, you'd be straight drooling, bro. I'm a professional, and I'm all about my business, bitch. People bring their dough to me and get back 5, no 10 times what they put in. Call that a job? You shitting me? Of course it's a job. I even had an office and everything. Man, it was straight king shit, bro. Leather fucking sofa and a notepad, yeah. Name of bookies, amounts owed, net profit, and all that paper shit. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. It's so good. How are you feeling? It seemed like worse than I thought. Damn. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now, just sitting here while the rest of the guys, they're dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything else to lose. I'm already on the way out. Ugh, tragic. Tragic, tragic, tragic. I think everyone's gonna die again. Maybe not, though. I should have checked the basement. Someone's singing. Okay, interesting. Not sure. Wild dogs roam the street, their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. You can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Understandable. Small groups carrying their belongings nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former resident homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Yikes. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. The place that used to be my hometown. How long is this going to continue? Just studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return back normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us. This will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. This time we'll need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand over two of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. Fuck's sake. Have it your way. You enjoy the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resistance will happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon enough. Thank you. Ugh. I literally just have one person. Wait, oh, that's gonna change, right? Yes. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. He's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be a need of it once I die. This way, there will be no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's simply already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So, what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites, in ways, but new. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. And I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Ugh. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that'll improve your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Here, that's a funny way of looking at it. I accidentally clicked that. I don't know what it said. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this makes it easier. Most effective way, though? Lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So, why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? Wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. More. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it'll suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, am I speaking plainly? Am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're on this speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I presume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens, I never would have figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Come in. God be with you, child. No one else is coming tonight. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gum. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authority. And remember, stay where you are and await further instruction. The latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Sick. Visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidences in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Interesting. See, no one's dead. Our Father who art in heaven. How do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked, and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposefully assign me the most beautiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably made a meal of by the moths that have also taken up residence. You didn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? But there's a cross right there. I don't understand. Let's go in the basement real quick. Yeah. I was worried there'd be a weirdo. Yeah. I felt pretty good about her. And again, I felt pretty good about the one dude, and he was definitely not someone to feel good about. Oh man, I can't believe they took his daughter. Yeah, boy. Let's see. Oh. Ugh. Hang on. Little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling that you can sleep peacefully tonight. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I think. I don't know what to think. Hang on. Do I have anyone else in here? I forgot. Right. Hmm. Something amiss? It's all but a mark of weariness. If you only knew the sins these eyes have witnessed, child. I mean, that feels pretty fair, I guess. Yeah, I really don't think I have anyone else. Okay. I don't think... I can't. It's just too much. I've run out of tears. I have no tears left to cry. That's wrong. All wrong. He needs to be buried. No. No, 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 no! I'm not ready. They only just gave him back to me. And you expect me to... I can't. I won't send him into the cold-hearted earth. tragic. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, right, full of energy. Alright, well, we'll do... Death shall embrace us with her cold embrace. I mean, they're perfectly white, but it's a little snaggletooth. Interesting. We're knocking already. He's not asleep. Could be. Are you lost? The doors all look the same in the dark. I needed the kitchen light, but there's a different echo resounding here. I heard the floorboards creaking from outside. That means someone's waiting. Need help finding your home? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry, this house is wrong. Interesting. Very... Alright. Change is haunting you. So... And now, one of your ilk is death. All because of a word. One single word. Oh, what a word it is. You know what I mean? Yes. Strange things happen around. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. Why don't we try something? Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. There are at least two of us inside your house. You'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone. Not alone. Well, well! Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Well, that's good, because... Oh my god. What? His eyebrows arch in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Did someone sew your mouth shut? You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem to be wet with tears. Come in? He nods and steps inside. Okay. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot, I can barely breathe, and people are acting all weird. Shooting and fighting each other. I don't get it. Wait, you seriously don't know what's happening? No, I don't. The news freaks me out, so I just try to ignore it. But my parents watch it. One morning I woke up, and they were going crazy. Said they had to leave right away. That was a whole week ago. They haven't come back. I keep waiting. They're just gone. I need to know the truth. So where did they go? Please, tell me what's happening. Off of my computer, young girl. Thank you. Visitors crawled up from the underground. You can't trust anyone. The sun's exploding. It's burning people alive. I find it hard to trust this guy. Visitors crawled up from underground. You can't trust anyone. Oh God, what if those visitor things killed them? Crap, why did they leave? Why didn't they take me with them? I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe you don't trust me either. What am I supposed to do now? I'm not gonna lie. I don't really trust the guy just because of his words. He's suddenly like, there's too many gaps in his memory. I don't even know what to do. Maybe you want something from me. How about kombucha? I also have some gum. I only have a few pieces left, but they're yours if you want them. I don't take bribes. Yeah, that's probably the safer option. I'll go back home, just in case they return. Yeah, they'll come back soon, I'm sure. I hope. Hi, stranger. No one else is coming tonight. I don't know. I just really could not bring myself to trust. Good afternoon! Now time for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, acts of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that the FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000451. As always, stay where you are and await further instruction. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation on the equatorial belt. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that the contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, female officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Okie dokie. Sounds like things are going great. Our Father who art in heaven, why don't you leave if you hate it here so much? You think I chose to set foot in this forsaken place? Had the monastery survived, I'd have never left its holy wall. I don't care for this pile of rotten rubble. No, were the choice afforded to me, I would have never trespassed here. This house reeks of murder and death. Lord knows you probably enjoy wallowing in it. Just smiting down anyone who you deem a demon. You might even be one yourself, thorns and all, just waiting to sprout. But I shall endure these transgressions. The Heavenly Father watches over his flock. Okay. When are these guys gonna leave? Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Consider it well, our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us. And the question burns, why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven to soothe the woes of the people. But is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. Okay. Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest. And we need to meet her. Okay. Where are you heading? The land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next. Settle here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. Interesting. I wonder if, like, I played the game and there was no death, that these guys just wanted to show up. And if maybe the nun wouldn't be so upset with me. I don't know. Uh-oh. So you cut the stitches off your mouth? I can't understand you. Cool. Cool story, bro. I could use some rest. What do you remember about him? We were over at a friend's place one day. We were much younger then. We were all hanging out drinking. He was usually pretty moody. He didn't like talking much at get-togethers like that. Well, we'd been drinking a lot that day. One moment, he was his usual silent self, but then all of a sudden he said, "Give me a guitar. I'm gonna sing something." And he played, oh so beautifully. I loved it. Our friends started requesting other songs for him to play. He just sat there for a moment, and then he got up and said he had to go. He knocked over a glass, tried to catch it, and dropped the guitar. I found out later that he only learned that one single song to impress me. I still have a photo of us from that night. Aww. Interesting to me that the picture conveniently cuts off his face. Very interesting. It's seen better days. Just like us. Now you can't play for me anymore. You've sung me your last home. That's sad. That makes me sad. Meow. Feed some cat food. Here's some gross shit. The little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling that you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his 9 lives with you. Say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Seven, 6, 5, 7, 7, 5. Yes. Give me the cat food and free my soul. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please don't expect your order. Okay. We're gonna ignore that. Alright. I guess I should. Heath. That's kind of Bleeding Gums-esque, but also the mouth has been stitched together, so like, but let's see. Let's take a look at your hands. They look like hands that have removed stitches. Gillen Uli Voon. Leave alone. I'm just gonna keep. Photo. Well, that doesn't exactly instill confidence in me. But I'm gonna make an argument that, like, I haven't gotten a single good photo from anyone. So, like, I don't know, man. Press the letter Q. Alright, let's go to bed, I guess. Let's go down here, actually. See, I don't... I don't know what the point of this room magically becoming available is. I don't know how the cat figured out that it existed. Does that just mean you can, like, house more people? Is that the concept? I don't know. What? Someone's at the door? Wow, that's crazy. Oh yeah, it's probably the delivery man. No! It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Stop the bullshit! The world is about to end! Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What the fuck is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try to and resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Let's see. No, it took 2 of the cult members. What the fuck? That's all. Have a nice night. I think I'm gonna get a bad end because... You're fucking kidding me. Let us not waste time. I'll fare my flock. Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. I mean, listen, man. Back. To find that someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town? Or just this block? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs? Then you enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft-hearted. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me. You know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl. Not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. I'll show my eyes. Come on, use your damn fingers. Open them wide. Not showing any signs, huh? Great. Just fucking great. You realize just what one normal visitor can do in a single night? One slip up and everyone's dead. You're clear for now, but I see something even slightly off about you. I put in one right between your eyes. Not now, though. Got bigger shit to deal with. Great. Hi, Forest Delivery here. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs. Decided I'm human and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure, you're surrounded by other people in your house. That's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Accept the delivery. Here you go, cat food ×2. Have a good night. Okay, that has to be the last. Yep. Of like, there was really nothing. Like, I think my game's literally about to end. I feel confident that I'm about to get a bad end through cultists. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing situation, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline immediately on 000-451. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has announced a new identifying sign: fungal growth on the underarm area. Interesting. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on the sun strikes. The sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling new projections on our global climate. If the heat wave does not subside, melt waters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answers so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned for the updates. Okay. I kind of fumbled that a bit, but you know what? We'll pretend like I didn't. Oh, my arm is in pain. Anyway. I had to readjust myself real quick. Meow. Feed the cat some canned food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling that you can sleep peacefully tonight. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe Death will have passed your home by tonight. Maybe. So... Oh, so there's just none of them in there now. Well, that's great. So I got the nun. I got her. I mean... And I got this person. How are we supposed to communicate? How? What how? Our group Okay. Okay. I think I've had a full... He fucking died. Right, sorry for bringing it up. I'm sorry, the tears come every night. I can't stop them. I want the ones responsible for everything that happened. I want the sun to burn them alive more than anything. I'll stop asking you about it. Yes, please. I don't think I can go on without him. First of all, the monastery is not mine. It is the house of the Lord Almighty. Secondly, it was all thanks to those foul blasphemers. They defiled his sacred ground. May the fires of heaven rain upon... May the fires of heaven rain down upon their sins. They darkened our doorways, drove out my flock and myself along with them, took what they coveted as if it was theirs by right. Barbarians, defilers, the lot of them. Our lives were ordered and holy. We prayed as he demanded. We fasted as he commanded. And those beasts, they're probably drinking the holy water like it was cheap wine. Sacrilege. May they choke on it. Amen. Crazy. I guess let's just investigate this person more, even though. We'll go with ears. Want to check my ears? How very dare you! I'm no prize cow at some village market. You're not, but I think it's fun to, hands. Be quick about it. Well, there are skin blemishes. Old age and roach poison brings forth a rash as persistent as the non-believers, yet only half as vexatious. I'll leave you alone. Photo. Photography. Pah! I have no time to waste on such nonsense. See, like, no one gets a good photo. You believe photographs show us the truth? Lord be with me, the pigeons at my monastery have more sense than you. Leave alone. I can go to bed now. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Who's knocking? Who could it be now? Help me. I've been shot, not gonna last long. But who did this to you? Fucking FEMA pigs got me. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. They're shit shots, those assholes. Every bullet missed. Except one. Went clean through, thank fuck for that, but shit, I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that there'd be much left to spill. It's like a bitch to laugh. Tell me about the FEMA quarantine zones. Picture an empty parking lot, fenced off, with a couple tents scattered around. Then fill the empty space with big-ass shipping containers they shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. And the security's a goddamn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there, you can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of the pigs turned and saw me, then he started shooting. I dropped straight off fence into a puddle, then fucking legged it. Come in. Thanks, seriously, I owe you one. Glad to see you're not like your neighbors. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Why not just break the door down? The unknown scare you? You often wonder why you're still alive. Seems like you're more concerned with what comes after the end. Do you die? What then? You're just gone? Forever? Will you feel anything? But I'm more curious about something else. Have you let any of us into your home? Interesting. I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So, you are ready. You feel fear? Yes. You can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Interesting. Oh, would it mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby and relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay while he's working. What's he working for? Fucking FEMA? What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. Dude, it's like I'm psychic. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA hell, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab, and the damn cabbie robbed me blind. Interesting. Do you work for FEMA too? I wish, but nope. They don't take women figures. Real shame too. I'd be real good at sniffing out visitors alongside my man. Used to work customs, you know, protecting our lands at the border. Got plenty of scumbags with all kinds of crap on them. Well, you are a person, probably. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living a proper, like, decent folk. Yeah. Oh shit, someone actually lives here? My bad, I thought the place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen up, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, you know, people. Why are you alone? Who'd want to tag along with me, eh? People lump me in with the dregs of society. Like I'm any worse than the rest of them. Thing is, I've seen what people are really capable of, and I ain't even close to being the worst of them. Nah, I never fit in with any one group. Now I'm slumming it out here alone. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments, grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. Had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good. Almost. But yeah, I was just about to hit your place. Thought it was empty. No offense meant, but since you're living here, think I could stay for a while, eh? I got stories. I've seen plenty of stuff out there. Yeah, come in. Hoo-wee! Time to lay down my head like an actual person for once. Come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I've got stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. I admit I was forgetting to check. Ooh. Interesting. Well, now I feel like I've... See, I missed out on stuff. I'm so forgetful. Oh. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to play this again. Oh! Well, I certainly feel like I'm gonna get a bad end. Interesting that some of the doors are closed. Did someone die? Breaking news! Conditions in the city show that no signs of stabilizing. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. You hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all the fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors: rapid pupil movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions about identifying the visitors, call the hotline 000-451. End of broadcast. Wait, hang on. Oh, TV's over. What did those blasphemers want? They descended in a mob, all filth and bluster, they shriek, cursing like the godless savages they are. And why? Because I refused to grant them entry. I told them rightly, no unbaptized shall cross the threshold. Goodness, did they rage. Oh yes, they pounded the doors, threatened to rip them clean off. When they finally burst in, they threw me out. So you turned away those in need. Holy place offers no shelter to those who spurn the light of God. Whether they sought shade from the sun or refuge from those so-called visitors, it matters not. Even if fire were to pour from the heavens themselves, the Lord's house is no refuge for such abominations. The Lord shows mercy only to those who believe. And even if they find themselves on the street, then it was his judgment to see them burn. You're despicable, but it's not my place to judge. Oh, so now you're the savior? Keep your foul home. I refuse to spend another second in this hovel. Goodbye, child. May the wrath of God be upon you. Oh, bye, bitch. Interesting. Damn wound. Why did FEMA come for you anyway? Couldn't say for sure, but I got a hunch. I thought it was just some routine sweep. But I bet my ass it was that bitch next door who ratted me out. We hated each other's guts. Reckon she took her chance and reckon she saw her chance and took it. Claimed I was another visitor. Probably feeling real proud of herself too, that woof. What do you want to do now? You said you used to work at customs? You're damn right I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for signs they're visitors, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know. Whose big idea was it to call those things visitors anyways? Freaks would have more than sufficed. Interesting. Not you. Is something wrong? I'm leaving tonight. I told you I wasn't planning on staying long. I just needed a place to rest for a while. What will you do next? I don't want to think about it. I think I'll just go home, find that old guitar, and then you could stay here. Why? It wouldn't make things any easier for me. Not to be rude, but I don't care about you. I just want to go home. Be back where I belong. Okay, I've lost 2. A fat haul, yeah, that's all I need. How's the scavenging going? Hey man, I thought this place was dead, but I tried to sneak in. Didn't know other people lived here. I don't steal from the living. Makes sense, right? Think about it. What's a dead guy gonna do with a coat? He's gone, stuff just lying there. And me, I'm still breathing. Might save my life or someone I care about. Tell me you wouldn't take something off a corpse to save someone you love. Maybe it's about time we stop treating every dead guy like a shrine, just saying. Hey, how you doing? Pat him on the shoulder and point to the wounds near his mouth. You good? Good. That's my favorite character. Not gonna lie, hang on a sec, hang on. I need to test you. Sure, why not? I'm used to people thinking I'm suspicious anyways. We'll go with the photo. Come on, really? Fine, your house, your rules. Okay, so I actually think that means it's a clean photo. Oh man, think your machine can really see what's going on inside? One more. Hands. His fingernails are a little cracked, but like... Funny though, these fingers have touched a trove's worth of treasures. Pure gold has passed to them. None of it's mine now. Maybe that's fine. At least I'm still alive, eh? Yeah, it's fine. I thought he was fine, but I just... You never know, you know? This damn wound. I need to test you. Go right ahead. I got nothing to hide except for maybe my fucked up luck. Go ahead. They've taken a beating, that's for sure. Okay. Ain't too worried about that. Probably should have saved something to check her, but I think probably fine. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange shapeless mass that looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted, then flesh and bones. Or swallowing the remains. Prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultist's death. Faces frozen in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. I'm back. Not really sure why I bothered, though. My brother hadn't been so gutless. Maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is? You want to find her? No point looking, waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was his family on the edge of town, barricaded in, and Dad holding the door. The wife, she was so incensed, kept pleading with me. She's my wife. Don't hurt her. When the visitor started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. Told him not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. I'm not showing my teeth. Well, move it. I don't bite unless I have to. Dirty or clean doesn't mean shit to me. Visitors blend in just fine either way. I don't got time for this right now. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Hello, friend. Say, are you armed? Why do you want to know? Yeah, I've got a gun. Oh, okay, then you could take out any visitors that show up. Oh, jeez, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, hurt you against anyone. It's just, I ran into some armed lunatic. Watched him interrogate a guy. Kept asking if he was a visitor. Good thing he didn't see me, too. He might have snapped my neck right out of there, you know. One day I'll learn to kill too. And I will be the one living in fear they will. Why are you so fixated on killing? Oh jeez, do I sound off to you? I don't mean to go across like some maniac. It's just back before everything went to hell, I would never hurt a fly. But soft people like me just don't last. I'm scared of what'll happen if I don't learn how to fight back, you know? That's why I need to, figure it out for someone who gets it. I mean, I've let literally everyone else in except for, that one dude who made me concerned, but I don't really view this person as... Their story hasn't... Then again, I do have issue with their fixation on murder, but you know, I'm let them in. I don't care anymore. But could you show me how you do it? How you kill a visitor? I want to stare death of the face. Ugh, maybe I should have turned him away. Howdy. Y'all home? You looking for someone? Ain't looking for no one. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Were there many of you? They were the whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put, and the yellas just yanked them out like they were picking folks willy-nilly. A bunch of the tenants got snatched up. Bless their hearts, they ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Now Mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. Oh, come in. Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go opening up for any of them yellas that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging both of us off to God knows where. Uh-oh. Breaking news! FEMA has just arrested a majority of the government officials. Agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of the interim government. In addition... One moment. Just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through it and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. End of broadcast. Uh-oh, okay. Things are getting far from good. You were the issue. Totally. You need to test me. I get it. I think that's kind of cool you're being so thorough, actually. Oh, teeth? Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're yellow. Okay. Just don't be scared. Okay. I wasn't crying, okay? I just don't sleep well, you know? My eyes used to be all rapid like a cornered rat trying to find a way out. Now they're just tired. Okay, well, I definitely feel like you were the problem. Armpits. Ah, geez, are you sure this is necessary? See, normal, right? I don't even sweat that much. Guess I'm too scared to give him my scent or something. Who died? Oh, shit. But how are you going to get home? You press your palms together above your head, mimicking the shape of a roof. Okay, I'm done. How should I send you home? By plane? You open your arms in a wide sweeping motion. He hands you a piece of paper with a phone number on it, 480090. Perhaps it's how to contact the embassy. Four 80090. Please note there is currently no way to get into our country by plane or train. How can I help you? I need to send a tourist back home. Best to wait until flights are permitted again. Ferries are running, but it's not safe. The risk of night typhoons is too high. Plus, the water reflects the sun into the ships, and the crew can't handle being out there for long. He's living with me now. Maybe you could take him in? We don't have any hotels for him to stay in. There's nothing we can do. We're trying to fix the problem, but he's not the only one stuck like this. He doesn't even speak our language. Listen, our staff are swamped. You might have heard that embassy budgets got cut hard. We're doing everything we can. Wow, you guys are such heroes. Don't like how we handle things? Do it yourself. Good luck crossing the border with these visitor checks in midday heat. Go fuck yourself. Safe travels. I do hope you get the urge to travel sometime. I'd be more than happy to help you then. Tragic. Got it. It's over now. Nah, what the teeth? Why did FEMA evict you? Why didn't they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. These fellas in suits can't get no read on them. Always marching around barking orders. Who do they reckon they are, anywho? Bet they don't know jack. They just acting all high and mighty. Say, they've been knocking on y'all door too? One of them keeps hanging around this place. They taking over buildings now too? Just weren't raised right. Once is fine, but coming back again and again? No shame at all. What do you want to do now? Why do you hate visitors? The hell kind of question is that? They're why everything's going to hell. Don't you watch the news? Sun's about to explode. Folks are dying in the streets and it's all their fault. Swear to God, I'd blast every one of them if I could. All I need is time. I'd sniff them out just like I did at the border. Just you watch. You are making a serious mistake not taking me on. This damn wound. How you feeling? I'm really fine. It's getting better. Told you, bullet went clean through. Folks shouldn't be tearing at each other like this. And trust me to find the one psycho with the itchy trigger. Finger. Itchy triggy. Finger. Soon we'll be sleeping under the ground since we sure as hell ain't letting each other sleep above it. Out of that, I say live and let die. You should have seen that trigger-happy lunatic creepy bastard. A lunatic? I thought you said someone from FEMA shot you. Right. Yeah, it was one of those FEMA pigs. Tell me the truth. Okay. I meant it when I said I made it out of the quarantine zone, but there wasn't any shooting. A doc helped me, faked my papers, and got me out. But it's not like I could go home. My bitch neighbor'd hand me over again in a heartbeat. So I was there looking for some place to lay low. That's when I ran into that psycho. I wanted to ask if there was some place to crash for the night, and then I saw it, shotgun on his back, necklace of teeth and fingers, alley full of bodies behind him. Yeah, that's when I realized he was a freaking lunatic. Look, this bullet wound's starting to ache again. Mind if I lay down for a while? I think this guy was the... Actually, no, I've changed my mind. I chickened out. I'm sorry, I just realized I wasn't ready yet. Seeing the corpses still makes me queasy, you know? I'm gonna need some time to get over that. But, like, the visitors, I heard their bodies keep moving, you know? Like, after they die, like that guy in the alley. Just thinking about it turns my stomach. There's no way I'm ready. I'm sorry. Well, no matter what. I guess I should have fed the cat, but oh well. Interesting. No knocks? Hang on. Oh, no time for this today. Like no one else is coming tonight. No time for this today. What the hell? I should board him up. Things are only gonna get worse here, but I have to try. Hang on. Crazy. Wait, do I have to... Not that window. The only goal is to board up the windows. This world's cursed, but maybe there's still a chance to survive. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I've played right into a bad end. Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food stores should last up for a month or two. If you seal the door, no one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Rust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Old, calculating alien. The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Terror binds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. A small lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome, me. Well, that wasn't quite the bad end I was expecting. I didn't realize the game was gonna just end on that day. Otherwise, I would have actively just taken care of my problem. Oh well. It seems a little difficult to actually, So I think my problem is that I'm not focusing on I was too focused on allowing everyone in and being like, I'll deal with the problem once I figure stuff out. But clearly, I need to have more scrutiny than that. Very interesting game. Characters are varied for sure. I'm definitely gonna do more. I might honestly just aim for another playthrough, and then we'll see what happens, you know? Like coming over. Wow, an invitor and wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst. Wow, an maybe someone would have showed. Nope, I just gotta. Okay.